Cradled in the foothills of the Alps, Philipp Grubauer was drawn to hockey by nature.
I was always outdoorsy. Growing up in Germany, I'm 20 minutes away from the mountains. Grew up skiing. As a kid, we were always outside. Right? We didn't have any iPhones back then.
That early love for movement, adventure, and focus would come to define both his profession and his pastimes. He played for his hometown's junior team, the Star Bulls Rosenheim, at the age of 13, before being drafted into the OHL and heading off to North America.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I finished school when I was 14 back home. I played men's hockey and then got drafted to juniors and came over. I got really lucky my first year in Belleville in the junior hockey league. I think like language-wise it was a little tricky for me. The first like 3-4 months I didn't really say much. I just watched the guys communicate in the locker room, watched the body language. I mean, we learn English in school, but it's not the same thing once you come over here. Like everybody talks so fast and like what's going on, like what's everybody saying, like different words, different slangs. Hockey talk in the locker room is a little bit different than outside, so it definitely took some time to get used to it.
Fortunately, a teenaged Grubauer on the other side of the world was grounded with the help of a familiar face.
Uwe Krupp was there, former German national player and coach, and his son played, was my teammate, so they helped me with the transition a little bit. Bjorn spoke a little bit German too, so I wasn't thrown in the cold water right away.
But Phil has never been afraid of cold water.
Number 31, Philipp Grubauer.
Or the heat of battle.
What a stop, as Grubauer says no.
Being a goalie is probably one of the hardest positions out there. In terms of you have to read the game, you have always guys crossing in front of you. There's screens, there's tips, like there's so much like flow to the game. Not every situation is the same.
Shut down, big save, Philipp Grubauer.
It's also fun. I don't think a lot of people think getting hit with a puck is too fun, so I think we goalies enjoy it.
Before hoisting the cup with the Washington Capitals in 2018, Grubauer learned the value of weathering the storm.
Well, first of all, you got to make it to the playoffs. Like the couple of years before we won it, we were supposed to win it. We failed 2 years in a row or 3 years in a row against Pittsburgh. That was really good to go through. Otherwise, we wouldn't have won it. Everybody's got to be on top of their game for like whatever it is, like 2 months basically. Everybody's got to be all in at all times, at every change, every situation. And you need to have luck and get the right bounces too.
With the pressure goaltenders face, you are never truly out of the woods. But Phil finds balance when he's able to get a breath of fresh air.
It's pretty tough during the season. Not a lot of time to do that, but yeah, at the barn with my dog, just going on hikes, go fly fishing once in a while, stand in the river, just enjoy the remoteness, the nature. I think that always is pretty good for my head.
His adventures extend across land and sea.
Like it changes every time. Like I love my horses, right? I love to ride, I love to like wake surf, I love to fish, I love to hike. There's bike, there's just so many things. I try to do so many things and I enjoy it all. Just love everything about it.
And one day, he hopes, the sky.
Once I'm done playing hockey, one thing on my bucket list is to get a pilot license. Always been interested, but it really like started off in Alaska. You can only fly in and out with a float plane, and it's just so simple. Watching them like fly, I was sitting right up front. Just a different feeling like flying.
From an award-winning Stein he helped design with the Kraken to his time at Safe Haven, he's brought a bit of his homeland to the Pacific Northwest through his horses, his family values, and connecting with the Kraken community that he cares for deeply.
To give back to our fans and give back to the community, with the horses, I partnered up with Salvation Army. We did a lot for kids. We did kids camps just to mentor them, show them about hockey, show them how to be a good teammate, how to be respectful. It's just part of who I am. I think it's always important to remember where you grew up. The dedication, the hard work. When we do something, we do it right and not 50%, we do it 100%.
With the 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan approaching, a lifelong dream is on the horizon for Grubauer: to don the German colors and represent his country on the world's biggest stage in sports, and play for the first time in front of his entire family.
It's incredible. dream come true for sure, because I've not been part of the Olympics. Just to represent Germany and play for my country is incredible. They're obviously pumped because Milano is a 4.5-hour drive from my hometown, and it's whole family gets to come down. So that's going to be awesome to see them.
From Rosenheim to Seattle.
What a stop by Grubauer! Twice!
Philipp Grubauer embodies buoyancy.
What a stop, Grubauer! His best!
Humility.
Yeah, sometimes the puck just hits you.
And what it means to be a gentleman.
Be respectful, be kind to others. I think the big part is like, if we do something, we do it right, and we do it the right way. Prosts. Prost,